you know, Republican in a sense.
Now that's a win-win. It's a win-win.
And I'm looking at myself and I'm saying like, oh, well, why are you so very smooth? What is Bright Event? Why does it have to be curled? Why does it have to be...
So this year, commit to a healthier eating.
You know what?
With more than 125 genetic reports at 23andme.com.
It's not something that I explain to yourself. It's something like that.
The water, the
And
exercise.
it's making it seem like this is great. This is like how it is. But really, they do it on some other type. Hold on,
when he violates international...
What is the Big Four? You know what I'm saying? What's this vehicle shit? This is all Republican talk anyway. You watch MSNBC, man. This is fucking shit. It's just a method to fucking... Method to be a cash cow to fucking what do you call it?
I'm not surprised when he corrupts...
Hey, cash cow. Getting out to fucking hood shit.
At what he's doing.
Well, joining me now is Democratic Congresswoman.
She just fucking harassed me.
The Congressional Progressive Caucus. Congresswoman Jayapal, Paul, thanks for being with us.
You should fucking condescend, man. What are you gonna call me, sir?
You're a naturalized citizen. You're a woman of color in Congress.
Yeah.
You're tweeting and supporting your colleagues who were attacked by him. What do you make of how this?
We're gonna impeach this motherfucker, right? Did you do it?
First of all, Anderson, I think all of us are attacked personally in some
Why is it so women's rights all of a sudden come from a blog, a slavery blog, and all of a sudden women's rights came out of nowhere, out of the whole idea of like sexual identity or something like that? How did that become a method for all of a sudden expanding women's rights and stuff like that to be like to give it a focal point to where you're just talking about sexuality? You're not talking about women's rights and stuff like that. So whether it be for congresswomen or some anti-abortion or whether it be equal pay for soccer players, what difference does it make? You're just basically talking about a tangent. You're moving on and say, hey, this is racist.
Even saying if you dissent,
this is racist and stuff like that. And this is almost the same thing as what you're saying a little bit. And the prime, the interface, and such. What do you propose? Look, district person. What do you propose you do in a poor neighborhood? What? Forget Donald Trump. What Donald Trump was talking about. What do you propose you do in a poor neighborhood? Forget what you're talking about. Unlike racist tweets, because I catch racism all the time, and reverse racism, and xenophobia, and all kinds of self-destruction racism. So what is it that you propose as a congressperson? And no, I mean they're trying to and stuff like that and say, oh yeah, you're in racism and hate and discrimination. What do you propose in a working poverty class of color, right? I mean, since you have to be a profiler of some sort to say, well, who do you represent? Do you represent just women that make over $500,000 a year, or do you represent people that are like in the slums that are kind of like the victims of all of these things that you say you protect against? So I mean, is it really just a jargon around the president to be like, hey, we want a party because it's women's rights and gender identity has just become so it's just so clarified that we just want to make sure we get ours. Where people are like myself are wondering where the representation is for the people in the poverty class who are the butt of your tests, women's rights, sexual harassment, reverse racism, xenophobia, reverse xenophobia, and all of this stuff. So instead of saying, oh, Donald Trump, better just go back to your country, where I'm like, oh, yeah, I heard that before, you know what I mean? Instead of him saying, why is it that I'm not addressed? As someone say, well, why my mom is not addressed? Why, when she works at City Bank, why don't you go back to your country? Okay, so no, okay, whatever. I'm confused because I'm like, you're either like a big four and talking about and such and such, when in fact we make under $30,000 a year, and that's big money. Yeah, but half of that goes to our housing expense. Okay, so no, who do you actually represent? Now, if it's saying, oh, you know what, we're just women of color. We're like Hispanic and Mexican and African American. We're not talking about anybody else.
There has been
You know what I mean? We're just holding ours down. And then we're just gonna charge you and call you and then just disguise it and charge you as like self-destruction. So, I don't know who you represent, to be honest with you, because I haven't seen any, to be honest with you, any positive effects other than a messed up dental. That's where to the point where it's like,
and I certainly
I don't know, it's almost like a gray area, and I can't even say that because, like, you know what I'm saying, you can't even be like, damn, what you put on a shirt or something like that. I mean, you're not like, I mean, and so, oh yeah, all over the world, yeah, this is where we're not represented yet. Oh yeah, we have to be the center of the den mother of all over the world, all over the world, yeah, all over the world, hold the world.
So, why are so few Republicans willing to go on the record and criticize